Alright guys, a little bit of an update today. I'm heading home to Spain. I'm quite happy that the airlines are looking at suing the British government. And to be fair, I don't blame them. There's been too much dithering out the UK government, and I don't think the quarantine thing's going to help. I think realistically, people should be able to make their own decisions on what's safe. Um, I'm a big thing for common sense, and I know there's not. Sometimes it feels like there's not a lot out there. I see the mall monsters on a regular basis, or supermarket monsters they're called, where they can't follow arrows on the ground, can't follow distancing. Trying it. It's really hard when you say, as soon as you say they're not British, people have an issue with it. But it's been that way. I'm sorry, but it's true. I was in B&Q because I was looking for a chair for my room because I don't have a chair up here. Um, and there's four guys. I think we're probably Kurdish. Um, they were just stood in a circle in the entrance of the B&Q. You've had to queue up to get to the door to get in, and these four guys are just standing there chatting right in the middle. People can't get in or out, and you're just thinking, there's arrows all over the floor. Why can't you understand any of this stuff? It's not like you have to. But yeah, it's the same with the supermarkets. You're going up there. You're thinking, should I go up this aisle because I can't go down the next one? Can't go across there because then I'll miss the cornflakes or whatever. And then somebody just walks the other way, straight past you, going the opposite way on the one-way system. You're just like, why am I putting this much effort in? So yeah, got to do a lot of common sense in this stuff. I know it's frustrating because those people are more likely to be carrying it than anybody else because they're walking into people and all sorts. But myself, it's like today the park's open. Gone down there. I thought I'll do my walk. There must be about 2,000 people down there. No exaggerating. There's at least 150 people in the park, the kids' park. With the slides and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, no way am I going anywhere near that. And it's not because I'm paranoid about getting COVID or whatever. I'm just using a bit of common sense. Why would I want to, even if I was immune to it, why would I want to risk spreading that to other people? I'd be an idiot. So yeah, that sort of stuff. But do I get annoyed? Do I go on Facebook about it? Okay, I stuck it in this video, but no, I'm not going. There's a photo. Look at these people. No, these people already know. I mean, they're just doing it out of whatever. But not my problem. I've got to say a big thank you to April because she made me some masks, so I'm all ready for my flight. One of the things I will say is get yourself. I mean, this is up to you, but one of the things I would recommend is wearing a long sleeve shirt, long sleeve top. Because obviously maybe a woman and you may not like shirts, blouse, whatever. So that your arms are covered if you're going to be sitting next to anybody once these flights open up, and wear some glasses. So there's no risk of anything being, if somebody coughs, you're not going to get it into your eyes or whatever. That's as far as I'm going to go. Well, I don't know, wear a plastic mask and all that sort of stuff. I looked at a lot of stuff, and I think I had this in November anyway, so I'm not too fussed. I'm just taking some precautions. But at the same time, just be careful. But I'm going home. I expect to be home in July. I am hoping I can start and exit on the 1st of July. I may not take the first flights into Spain because I'm still waiting for them to confirm when I can book. But I'm going home. By hook or by crook. So I can't get a flight. I've already sorted out the cost for ferries from the UK to Bilbao to Santander to what do you call it, Dunkirk or Calais. And I've sit and worked out the cost of doing it. And yeah, it's going to cost me a lot more to drive, but I do have a brand new company car outside, and it's insured for driving anywhere. So for the amount I pay on tax, it may be worth me just doing that drive if I need to. I just worry about parking it in Spain because people love to bump park there like no tomorrow. The other positive side is it looks like we may have found a house that we're in the early stages of looking at making an offer. I've given the bank all my information, so I think I'm okay for the mortgage now. So I'm just going to go through that because they want to sort of inspect the house as well. So I think we're nearly there on that. And once that goes through, I think we're laughing. House is less than I wanted to pay anyway. Well, was expecting to pay. So I'm happy on that. And if I can get this paid off over the next 18 months, 2 years, and we'll be buying more after that. I'm setting myself up for long-term retirement in Spain. This is a funny thing with this whole pandemic thing. People are so doom and gloom. But the way I look at it, the world's what you make it. If I want to retire there, I'll find a way to retire there. There will always be something that's wrong in the world. It's whether you want everything to be wrong or you want to just say, right, bad day, bad week, bad year, whatever. Draw a line under it and move forward. Nottingham actually started. I'm just waiting for somebody to bring me some golf clubs. I got a friend of mine who's, I think he's semi-professional, but he's bringing me. He's gone and bought me some golf clubs up in Birmingham somewhere. So he's bringing some golf clubs down, and I'm going to start doing that. Learning to play golf makes sense with 3 golf clubs near where we are in Spain. But when I'm here working, instead of sitting here watching TV, in an evening I'll be up the golfing range, shooting some balls and getting a little bit of exercise. So all moving forward. And then there's the fishing boat. Let's just leave the fishing boat for now, because I want to get the house sorted first, and then we'll come back to the boat. But I really do want a boat. But I'm thinking I'll have a chat with Igor, and we'll get a bigger boat, something we can actually use for scuba and other stuff. And then we could even hire it out to friends and family, that sort of stuff. So it pays for itself every year. So I'm excited at the minute. As you may not have noticed because I look tired as usual. One of the things my eyes always look bad is because I spend a ridiculous amount of hours on spreadsheets. I said this to my client 3 days ago. I'm not going on spreadsheets till Monday because my eyes need to recover, because I've been doing a lot of calculations and CAD drawings and things for a lot of projects. Cause we've got for this summer over 100 projects going through, but I've also gone through and done all the costings and engagements for about 160 projects for next year as well. So yeah, things are progressing. I look after 43 schools. I deal with all their renovations and replacements of everything. For example, I've got relining car parks, resurfacing playgrounds, changing the roofs, changing the air conditioning units, lighting, you name it. I spend money on it every year renovating these places. I manage the budget. I manage what projects are the priority. That's basically what I do. But anyway, looking forward to seeing everybody when I get back to Spain. Big shout out to everybody that's in Spain currently. Big thank you for everybody that's been helping April while I've been away. Really appreciating all this stuff that people have been doing, from her birthday gifts to the shopping, doing her shopping for her. The funny thing is, I did organise a spa day with April, but the spa's closed. Because I gave April a treat, and then she sort of sat on it, and then obviously the place is shut at the minute. So yeah, she's got a spa treat to come up once that opens up again. But maybe needing that myself by the time I get back to Spain, if they're open. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to home. It's been a difficult few months. Although I've been away from home, the level of work I've had to do has been phenomenal. It's been a horrendous amount of work. But I'm glad to see that I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel now. So I'm actually getting to the point where the work should start settling down and into what I call a routine week, instead of trying to do 3 years worth of work in the space of 9 months, which I've pretty much done. But it's been a ridiculous amount of work. So I'm just glad I'm nearly at the end of that tunnel, so I can start evolving it into a more robust system. So it gets easier and easier as the next few years go on. But anyway, just thought I'd do an update. If you are in Spain around after the 1st of July, hopefully we can meet up. Happy to have a coffee with people, and discuss life in Spain. I'll be there for probably about 3 weeks, because I suspect by the third week I'll need to start looking at coming back to the UK for some meetings relating to the budgets for next year. So then I'll be back. But once the flights open up, I'm going to be going backwards and forwards to Spain regularly again, and back into my usual routine, which is the one thing I've really missed, is not being able to think, I'm going home in 2 weeks. I've been stuck with, I'm going home. Oh, I've had a Boris thing on a Sunday. Oh, not for another month. Okay. Oh, not another month. Okay. Being stuck in limbo. That's the worst thing you can do. And that's one criticism I would have of this government, is leadership. Now, leadership is something a lot of these people don't really understand. They say they're leaders, but they're not. Leadership is to make a decision and run with it. Right or wrong, run with it. Dithering is not leadership, and we've got professional ditherers, and that's my criticism. They should have had a direction on it and just gone with it. Right or wrong, they could be criticised afterwards, but they spent so long, don't know. That's not leadership. That's managing. And that's BAU, as I call it, business as usual. People that are only fit to carry on a job that somebody set up before them, and very likely was set up before that person, they are not used to making any decisions, which is why we end up with a mess. But anyway, thanks for watching. My phone's about to go flat, so take it easy.